All right, welcome to the Maximum Edge Sports Wagering Show. My name is John Santucci. Call me Tooch. I got G Dog with me tonight on Friday.
Hey, what's up?
How are you, man? Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday to you as well.
Man, it's good to have you breaking down some of these couple games tonight for college football. And of course, game 3 of the World Series, man. Looking forward to breaking that down. Let's talk about, we're running the same special, so we'll just use the same banner. This is a great promo that we're both running. Hit us up on Twitter for this promo. Where is it? I just created a banner. Yet. All right, here we go. And there's all weekend plays, $30, and that's for me or G Dog. Let's see our at G Dog Sports or at John Santucci VIP. And all football plays, $30. So I guess that one I made for both of us did not save. But amateur hour here tonight. All right, man. So let's talk some college football. Tonight we got Navy plus 11.5 now versus Tulsa, and over under of 46. I mean, Navy, of course, their last game they played Cincinnati, I think, man, played them tough. But Cincinnati at the time was the number 2 team in the country.
Yeah.
And final score 27-20. What's your thoughts on Navy versus Tulsa? I mean, you got to think Navy could keep this one within 11.5.
Yeah, I got my numbers pretty much looking at Tulsa winning by maybe a touchdown. So 11.5 seems pretty generous in this spot. And, coming off of that win or the loss against Cincinnati, I mean, they played them tough in the first half for sure.
Yeah.
And they did hang in there with them. So, and they're one of the most prolific offenses in the country. So it's hardly Tulsa I wouldn't worry about a whole lot. I mean, they do have a good offense, obviously, but
yeah.
And then I'm looking at the under as well in that game.
Right, Navy, of course, mostly just runs the ball. I think I think they attempted 6 passes in that game against Cincinnati.
Yeah,
but they were able to run the ball against a tough Cincinnati defense. And you mentioned Tulsa has a good offense. They're ranked number 22 in the country. Navy 4-1 against the spread their last 5 games too. So like we said, they're keeping it close. They played some tough teams too. Including, it's not just Cincinnati. They've had some good games, some big games. Tulsa has not played anybody. I think their toughest game might have been Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
So not the level of competition that Navy has faced. And 52%. 71% of the bets are on Navy, and 81% of the money is on Navy. And then most of with all that running, I'm with you on the under. The Navy likes to burn that clock.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
So we got Navy plus 11.5 is both our leans and the under.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right, and then the next game we got is the rivalry UNLV versus Nevada. We talked a little bit about this offline, you and I, and UNLV getting 20 points on the road at Reno. Both these teams hate each other.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Of course, UNLV, they're kind of rebuilding under a new coaching staff.
They are always doing something.
They're always doing something. More of a basketball school than a football school. The only thing about, but Nevada, of course, a really good passing offense led by quarterback Carson Strong. Man, this kid completes 70% of his passes, 20 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions on the season. You gotta like that Nevada passing game against that weak running Rebels defense.
Yeah, for sure. And you got Nevada's 5-2 overall, essentially 5-2 against the spread, while UNLV is also 4-2 on the spread, 3-0 on the road. So
yeah,
I don't know. Probably be my numbers are pretty close on that one to the line, so it'll be a pass for me. Although I would probably lean Nevada.
Right, Nevada at home. 20 points is a lot for these two teams
on Friday nights, especially though. I think the underdogs have been cashing. I mean, last week it was like Clemson and like all these teams that are, heavy favorites on
Right.
the road, and not one of them cashed. So
Right.
Oregon,
Syracuse covered against Clemson, right?
yeah, and Oregon didn't cover, and I can't remember the other one, but there's 3 of them that didn't cover.
Right. So a good chance of UNLV keeping it within 20. Of course, 20 a lot of points.
Yeah.
For this rivalry. One team is heads above the other team.
Yeah, for sure.
How about on the total? It seems these two teams, when they play each other, totals tend to go under. 4 out of 5 games, the total's been to the under. Right now, we're looking at 60 points, which seems like a lot to me. With a 20-point spread.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull up some information on that one.
Right, I've got 52% of the bets on Nevada against the spread, 52% of the money on Nevada. So kind of equal. I mean,
I got sharp money coming in on Nevada, and then sharp money and big money coming in on the under. So
all right, nice.
Yeah.
So we like the under 2. Good information. That Nevada offense they talked about ranked 21 first in the nation. Their defense 82nd. And then you look at Nevada, Las Vegas. You say their defense ranked 115th. Their offense ranked 123rd. They're 124th against the pass too.
Should be a lot of points, but
it should be.
It's not much offense,
right?
In Nevada, so
right. So, I mean, the numbers would say Nevada's going to kill them, but the rivalry says otherwise. And we're both leaning towards just playing the under.
It's kind of like Coastal Carolina last night.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
Terrible. Yeah, it's
but those big favorites on those weeknight games tend to not cover.
Yep, that held true last night too. As far as before we log out of college football, are there any games you're looking at for Saturday that you got your eye on as maybe
as far as watching?
Yeah, watching or wagering.
Florida, Georgia. Obviously, Michigan State's big.
Yep.
There's another one I was just looking at the other day. I can't
Ohio
remember.
State, Penn State, maybe.
Nah, I'm not so excited about Penn State anymore. Ohio State kicks the crap out of them.
Yeah.
But Cincinnati's favored by 27 at Tulane. It's a big number for them.
Yep.
Who else we got? Georgia, Florida should be a good game.
Yeah,
they're favored by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that Georgia defense, something there.
Oklahoma and Texas Tech too. I mean, Texas Tech is a 19-point underdog on the road, but Oklahoma hasn't been convincing in any wins. So
no,
that one might be a game to take a look at.
Very cool.
Oregon at home against Colorado, 224.5. I think that's seems like a big number. Just kind of glancing at things.
Yeah, Oregon not really covering much this year.
And then you got
Colorado, not a good team, but
they've been playing well. And last week, who they shut out, they won 30-6 or something like that. I can't remember, but I had them last Saturday. I can't remember who they played, but
right.
Then we got Ole Miss at Auburn, which is probably a good game to watch.
Yeah.
Auburn's favored by 3 at home.
The Ole Miss offense.
At 1, but should be a pretty good game.
Lots of points in that one. All right, what do you say we talk some World Series, man? The series tied up 1-1. You got the Astros at the Braves. The series moves to Atlanta. Luis Garcia going for the Astros and Ian Anderson going for the Braves. What are your initial thoughts? I know the total sitting at 8.5, and Atlanta's it's almost even, -116. Atlanta -102 for Houston. Initial thoughts on Game 3 World Series?
I think Atlanta going home has a lot of momentum in the fact that they got that Game 1 victory. Then they're also sending out their top pitcher, and Garcia's gotten dinged up a little bit. All of the overs, all of the baseball playoffs so far has been like 80% over or whatever most of the time. So it hasn't really been as good as the pitching could be. hasn't been that great. But then again, Atlanta really shut down that Dodgers offense. And so, I think that just the story, them having the resiliency to bounce back from last year, Astros aren't cheating as far as we know. I think Atlanta has the edge in the series overall. I think tonight I'm on Atlanta tonight. So
I'm leaning Atlanta as well too.
Total I haven't touched. I think it was a 8.5 the other night and it got 8. So I'm kind of like, it's pretty tight.
Minute Maid Park, usually games, 10 towards the over. Tonight, about 60% of the bets of money are on the over. Okay. As far as bullpens, both teams have pretty good bullpens.
Yeah, for sure.
Any lean on their bullpen or pretty even?
No, don't really give a crap.
If
I'm being honest.
They're both pretty evenly matched. I think Ian Anderson, man, I kind of like the veteran pitcher over the rookie Garcia, especially in big games like this. Garcia's pitched well. They both have similar, season-long records. Big games, I tend to favor the veterans experience in this situation. And then
I agree.
And both these teams have got, really good lineups. But we're both leaning Atlanta tonight and staying away from the total. I don't like betting totals in baseball, man. It's just it's very hard to gauge.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't like betting baseball much. I'm more of a football and basketball better. But I sure as hell will be tuning in though, watching the game tonight. What do you say we give away a free play?
Sure. What do you got in mind?
All right, here we go. Fancy there, video guys. Fancy video there. We have got our free play tonight in the World Series. Our record for Maximum Edge, we're dead even, 25-25-2. So, but our free play 8-2 the last 10. So our free play tonight is the Braves money line -110. How do you feel about that one? Okay.
Yep.
Giving away that one. Good.
I definitely like that play.
All right. So a reminder that we, Greg and I are both running football promos this weekend. All football plays for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, included for $30 each. Just DM either one of us at GDog Sports at Twitter and at Jen Santucci VIP at Twitter as well. Greg, any last words before we sign off?
Nope. It's going to be a busy weekend like always.
So busy. Million games tomorrow, million games Sunday.
Hockey, basketball, and, you got baseball.
Yep.
Football, college football, Sunday football.
Is it Tuesday or the week from Tuesday at college basketball starts? It's like 100 games.
On the 5th, I think.
The 5th. Okay. So a week from tonight, I think. Right? A week from tonight?
Yep.
So, college basketball on the way. One of my favorite times of year. And
absolutely.
I forget when you're back here with us. I think are you back Monday?
Monday Night Football.
Monday night for Monday Night Football.
Yep.
Awesome. So for G-Dog and me, we're signing off, and we will see you. We'll see Anthony and I are here tomorrow morning, and we'll see G-Dog on Monday.
And I'm the team captain. He's the preview, and I'm the main attraction. Unstoppable, unconquerable, on top of the world, accomplishing the impossible. Unstoppable, unconquerable, on top of the world, accomplishing the impossible. Invincible hustle, mighty desire to conspire, to transpire.